Okay, so if you want to be hypnotized,
You should do something every time we say our names, like during class or something. Yeah.
I guess just pull up a chair and I'll pull up one. Well, I'll walk around.
I don't want you whispering anything. Hawkins, I'll take care of you later.
No, you won't.
Aren't you supposed to be focused?
You are. Now, this is not the ideal situation for a hypnotherapy session. Understand that. There wouldn't be an audience, and it would be a more willing subject. So, okay. You're just pretending that, but you're actually... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of shorten, because I don't want you guys, I don't want her going too deeply in hypnosis, and I don't want you guys to drift off into hypnosis. So what I'm going to do is shorten everything so we get a lighter state of hypnosis. I'm going to do this short induction. I'm going to do a short deepening. I'm going to do a short script, which I'll just do with motivation. I'll say pick a project that you want to do and see yourself already having done it, and then is that fine with you? Okay. You always check beforehand to make sure that what you're doing is okay with the participant. So, and she's okay with a script on motivation. And you guys can listen and use this one if you want. Realize it's going to be short, just so I don't knock you guys all out. But then I'm going to do amnesia. Now remember, amnesia is not necessarily going to make her forget everything in the session. It's an attempt to scramble her conscious recollection of the session as she goes throughout her day and her life. Eventually it'll be hard to remember everything that happened. The transformation then that we'll do is go to sleep and wake up in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. Just wake up, and I'll do the 1, 2, 3, wake up. Now it's possible while we do this that some of you will drift off a little bit. So if you guys see your neighbor drifting off, you may want to nudge them, not only when falling out of a chair or anything. Okay. If you want the lights dim, that's fine. Okay. All right. Stage hypnotists do this on stage all the time, but that's where they get people to do silly things like dance with brooms and pretend their shoe is a phone and stuff like that. So that happens a lot. I don't do that. I do clinical hypnotherapy, usually in an office setting. So this is not the ideal setting for a session. And it's got a few interesting things. We're going to go ahead and do it just for purposes of demonstration. Any questions before we begin? If you have suggestions for it, write them down on a piece of paper, hand them up. And the $5 a suggestion. All right. Let's see here. You ready? Okay. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and close your eyes and make yourself relaxed. And notice I'm going to talk in a monotone voice. And this is how you want to talk when you're doing your hypnosis session. And as you relax, you like the beach. Okay, always ask if they like the beach. Some people don't. You can move to the woods or space or the ocean. I want you to imagine yourself walking along the beach. And I want you to imagine that it's a beautiful day. Beautiful blue sky with occasional wispy white clouds in the sky. And you can hear the ocean. Notice I'm involving the senses. You can hear the ocean. You can hear the waves as they roll in. And you can smell that unmistakable salty sea air involving the olfactory sense now. And you can almost taste the salt in the air involving the gustatory sense. And as you walk, you can feel the warm, soft sand on the soles of your feet, involving the sense of touch, the kinesthetic sense of motion, making it very real. So you can feel all of these things. And between the gentle breeze and the sun, the temperature is just right. It's the perfect day. And you are relaxed. You're so very relaxed. Okay, now that's the short induction that I did. Shorten everything. Now I'd like you to find a safe, dry, comfortable place on the beach where you can sit and face the water. Segue into the deepening now. And as you sit facing the water, you notice that the sun is about to set at the end of this beautiful day. I'm going to count backwards now from 5 to 1. Normally you do 10 to 1, but I'm shortening. And as I count from 5 to 1, I want you to notice the sun setting over the horizon. And as the sun sets, you relax more and more deeply. Starting with number 5, the sun begins to slowly set on the horizon. 4, the sun sets a little lower now, and you relax a little more deeply. Because the lower I count, the lower the sun goes. And the lower the sun goes, the more you relax. 3, down, down, deeper, deeper, and more deeply relaxed. 2, the sun is very low on the horizon now, and you are very relaxed. And at the count of the next number, the sun will have completely set on the horizon, and you will be completely relaxed, and you will only listen to my voice during this session, blocking everything else out. All right, 1, the sun is set completely, and you are completely relaxed. Now we're segueing into the script. And because you are relaxed, you realize that you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. You realize that your mind is very powerful. Anything that you want to create in your life, you can create. So I'd like you now to focus on a project or a goal that you would like to accomplish. Something you would like to do. It can be anything at all. I want you to get that in your mind right now. Just any goal. And it can be something that you'll finish a month from now, a year from now, a week from now, several years from now. It doesn't matter. Get that in your mind right now. You have a goal in your mind right now. Good. And I'd like you now to move forward in time to the point at which you've already achieved that goal. Move forward in time and stand there at that point in time and feel, once you get there, feel how good it feels to have already achieved that goal. And look around you in your mind in the future. Notice all of the wonderful, supportive people around you. Notice how you have positively affected people's lives by achieving your goal. Notice how good it feels to you and others for you to have achieved your goal. And realize now that your subconscious mind is being programmed to achieve that goal. You allow yourself to achieve that goal. It's good for you, and it's good for all of those whose lives you affect. And as you come back now into the present, you bring with you the knowledge of how to achieve that goal. As you arrive back now in the present, you can clearly see the steps required to get to that goal. They seem easy and simple, and you realize that achieving that goal will feel good and is worth it. So your subconscious mind is now programmed to achieve that goal. Now we're segueing into amnesia. And you can either choose to forget to remember this hypnosis session or remember to forget this hypnosis session. The choice is yours. But either way, you continue to relax now. And in just a few moments, you're going to come out of hypnosis, segueing into trance termination. And when you wake up, you will be completely full of energy and believing in yourself and ready to start taking the steps to achieving that goal. And before you go to bed tonight, you will take one step toward achieving that goal, one significant beginning step toward achieving that goal. Coming up even more, beginning to move now, beginning to stir. At the count of the next number, you'll be wide awake, completely out of hypnosis. 3. Wide awake, feeling good. All right.
It was